Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dana Buckler Show. My name is Dana, and I am joined in studio by my co-host, Mr. Bill Searcy. Bill, how are you today?
I'm great. Good to be back. It's been a minute.
It has been almost 2 months, and we definitely need to explain where we've been.
Yeah, sure.
We have dedicated listeners of the Dana Buckler Show.
I know. Sorry about that.
We're 13 years into this experiment, that is podcasting. Before we get into where we've been, we need to address the blue in the room. Okay? Now, as you can see on video right here, we've got a little avatar fire and ash. We got the bad lady who's amazing in the movie. Ooh. We got her as our background. You probably think, oh, this must be an Avatar-themed restaurant, but no, Avatar-themed podcast.
You can't even get your head outside of the restaurant right now.
So, but we have this amazing new sign, which is right here.
Right there.
Take a look at that.
It's
okay.
So cool.
It's amazing.
Love it.
She did a great.
I want one.
So Jess this was a Christmas present from Jess, and she absolutely, I don't even know what to say. I was blown away.
Very thoughtful, very creative, nails it. I totally want to steal it with my name.
So we have a third camera, which will be a master camera that you'll be able to see.
So it'll be in the middle.
It'll be in the middle.
So you can see both of us.
And the sign.
And your sign.
It's exciting.
It is.
It's exciting.
Cool. Great job, by the way. It's awesome.
Jess did this. I got to give her all the credit in the world for it. Now, if you're just listening on audio, we're going to describe it is the logo for the show in neon. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's got kind of the camera lights action.
Yeah.
It's kind of going on a spotlight. Looks great.
It
really
looks
cool.
Great. So, Bill, where have we been?
Hey.
Where have we been?
What's up? Well, I mean, the holidays. We're just holidays, right?
To be fair, the holidays always monopolize a lot of our time.
Super busy. I would like to say thank you to everyone that supported our New Year's Eve gala. If you live in the Ocala area, we had right around 70. More people went out of town for New Year's Eve than I ever imagined, because I figured I'd have at least 100 people. But we had a great room. Thank you to CCO and Dana's staff.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Dana's staff.
Dana's staff, yes.
What do you mean, Dana's staff?
A lot has changed. I keep forgetting.
A lot has changed.
Yes, yeah. Dana's staff at CCO.
CCO stands for the Country Club of Ocala.
We hosted a fundraiser for the Riley Arts Center and ended up adding $5,000 more to my annual give to Natalie and the team at Riley Arts Center, and we got up to $20,000. But New Year's Eve, we were at CCO, and Dana, you were there as well.
I was there. My official title is the Food and Beverage Director for the Country Club of Ocala.
It's very exciting.
After 8 years at my previous restaurant, Ivy on the Square, which 8 great years there. I was the general manager of that particular establishment. Real balancing act, managing a restaurant, trying to do a podcast, the whole nine. But actually, it was you that really brought the to my attention that there was a position opening up at the Country Club of Ocala.
Just a lot of good changes. And, when you make all of those moves and a lot of resources being thrown at the club, you needed a leader there. And you were the right leader, and I'm glad it worked out. We're lucky to have you.
I've been there for a month so far, and it's amazing. It's a different type of work than I'm accustomed to. But it's one of those unique situations where every challenge that is being presented to me, there's a solution. And I identify the solutions. I identify the challenges. Like, hey, here's what we need to fix here. Here's what we need to tighten up. And I'm getting all the resources I need to make that happen. And I couldn't be happier.
The key is just being you. I knew that. Just be Dana. And everything else will get fixed because of what you are is perfect for.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I really do. So but to be fair, it's taken up a lot of my time, and that's to be expected.
It's a big role. Once you get everything in place and put your whole plan into motion, then it'll probably be a little bit easier, not easier, but smoother than just a restaurant, because there's a lot of people in place. There's a lot of moving parts.
Tons of moving parts. So for those who don't know what a food and beverage director does at a country club, I want you to think of it's more than just a restaurant. There's a restaurant, there's a bar, there's a cafe, There is a banquet facility that does weddings for up to 300 people. There's beverage carts that go on the golf course. I am responsible now for all of those.
And that intertwines with golf and tennis
Yes.
and all the other social events there. It's not just a restaurant.
It's not just a restaurant, but it's been great. It's been great.
We're lucky to have you, and can't wait to see what happens this year.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So for you, the listeners, and now you, the viewers, because we're on camera now. Thank you. Thank you for sticking by us. I know it's been a couple of months. And you know what's interesting, Bill, is we have other podcast episodes that we've recorded. I just haven't had the time to get in there and edit
I know.
them.
I think we have 2, 3, 4 other episodes we just haven't edited.
So I want people to know that, yes, you're hearing this episode first, but over the next few weeks, you're going to get episodes that were recorded in November.
Right.
You know, but we're going to release them because
I can't wait to hear them again.
We did episodes on Reality Bites, your end of the year show, the whole nine. So
yeah, so a lot's changed. Besides all that, we kind of needed to do that catching up. I went to Biloxi with a bunch of the couples. A couple funny stories with Biloxi. I took Cash to the drive-in movie. We actually have a drive-in movie theater in Ocala. I just went to see a movie with Cash. So we've had some things, since the holidays.
That's incredible.
January's just flown by.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Biloxi for a moment.
Yeah.
Bill, I enjoy a good game of gamble every once in a while. I like to, not recently because this new job
been busy.
It's 6 days a week. It's 70 hours a week at this point, which that will settle down. But Jess and I like to take a trip down to Tampa every once in a while, go to the Hard Rock Casino. I've never been to Biloxi.
Yes.
Biloxi is, of course, a gambling mecca in the South. Tell me about it. Tell me about your trip to Biloxi.
So I've got a little bit of history there. I actually almost got a job there once back in the day, which we'll say for another story. But we took 8 couples that all are members at CCO. We all play golf. Some of the wives play golf. It was a golf trip / casino trip / let's just get out of town, and then found a Jason Aldean concert. So we saw Aldean. We gambled. We played golf. Had some amazing dinners. Just a fun time with friends. Some winnings. We had some crazy wins. Mel didn't get to the bedroom or to our room till like 3 a.m. a couple nights because she just kept winning.
She was on a heater.
She played 3-card poker, Pai Gow, and blackjack. Those are her games, mainly blackjack. Mel's my wife, Melanie's. She's just a poker. I wouldn't call her like Kenny the Rogers gambler, but she knows what she's doing. And for her to be able to hang on a table till 3 a.m. is pretty impressive without losing. She was always up by the time she got to the room.
I've known Mel for many, many years and completely understand. Like, she would be tough if we were playing like a poker night because she is a smart lady and I think she would be what we call an aggressive player. And I'm not saying that in any way, shape, or form, other than I think she'd be very strategic on the tables.
She enjoys the social environment of just the table equally with the poker.
Yeah.
She likes talking. Like, she'll sit down and make friends with the dealer immediately. So like Mel loves that whole social thing too, which makes her dangerous at a table. Because, if you're playing poker, she can run her mouth with the best of them too.
You'll let your guard down against her.
Yep.
I like that. Perfect.
Yep. She made the final table at a professional event in Ocala like 10 years ago. She made the final table once. So anyway, we had a great time in Biloxi, all TPC members. So Turnpike Cup, as we've mentioned in the past, is a year-long event. And our season actually kicks off in 2 weeks for this season, but it was all TPC peeps.
Okay.
And anyway, great time. Biloxi was fun.
Outstanding. Yeah. All right.
What have you been doing?
Well, besides working at the country club, keeping up with football. And I think I don't want to date this episode, but we're recording the day after the AFC and NFC championship games.
2 weeks from Super Bowl. So that kind of dates things.
Friend of the show, filmmaker Phil Giuano, I actually sent him a text last night after the Patriots game. And I said, balance has been restored to the force. It's good to see things back to normal.
Old Bob Kraft's happy again.
Yeah, so the Patriots defied, in my mind, they defied all expectations this year.
That team has won 4 games 2 years in a row.
Yes.
And with a change in leadership,
Correct.
and philosophy and strategy, boom, right back to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah, so
Well done, Vrabel.
my thing, and I was saying this, a quarter into the season when we started to go on this winning streak, with 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row. I said, look, let's make the playoffs. Let's at least go somewhat deep into the playoffs, and that will be
Right.
a miraculous turnaround. Now we're in the Super Bowl against the Seattle Seahawks, who are the number 1 seed in the NFC for a reason. They are a very, very good
They're
team.
well coached. They got a great running game and good defense.
Good quarterback too,
It's
Sam
very
Darnold.
similar,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
similar situations.
So we've got, look, I temper my expectations. In the old days, if Brady was quarterback, I'd say, oh, we've got this in the bag.
Right.
But,
We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see.
Should be an exciting game.
Can't wait.
Bill, did you see any movies? You know what? Let's talk about Avatar for a moment. Avatar.
I saw that with you.
You and I saw that together. We saw that, and Cash, your son
Cash
came
Money
with us.
came with us. 3D IMAX.
IMAX 3D. It was the Monday after the movie had
Yeah, it
come
was
out.
soon,
So it was the
soon
opening
release.
weekend.
Soon to the release.
I really wanted to see it at Epic Theater. Epic Theater.
Well, because the seats are nice.
There's 2 movie theaters
Yeah, in Ocala.
in Ocala. One is a Regal, and it's dying. It's just falling apart, but it has an
needs
IMAX
a
screen.
facelift.
And the other one is the Epic Theaters, which is like any of your new movie theaters, the plush reclining chairs, and the way the seating is set up. Anyone sitting in front of you, you don't notice, and it's just a great experience.
It's so nice, and it's like a regional,
It is, yeah.
group. Maybe there's 12 of them. It seems like mainly Florida,
But
but really well done, and it's very nice.
The thing is, though, they have their version of IMAX, which
XL or
is XL
something?
screen, that's where I saw one battle after another. And I was very excited to see Avatar on their XL screen, except it wasn't being offered in 3D. And if you've seen one Avatar movie in 3D, you understand why that is the only way to see the movie.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You have to watch it in 3D IMAX. You have to.
I wouldn't even if 3D was not an option, I wouldn't have even seen it. Would not have even seen it in the theater.
Sure.
I would have just waited.
Right.
I would have waited, just watched it on my 75-inch TV at home.
I agree.
What's the point?
You got to see it in 3D.
So we saw it in IMAX 3D.
And it was awesome.
All right, here's some thoughts. Here's some notes. Okay, I don't have any notes in front of me, but here's some thoughts on the movie.
He's got nothing.
Okay?
I have notes.
I really enjoyed the movie. I did. It was really long. Came in at like 3 hours and 17 minutes long. Okay. And it's very abundantly clear, and we'll keep it spoiler free. But if you have not yet seen Avatar Fire and Ash, it is the sequel to the second movie. It is clear that they filmed both movies at the same time, which
Yes.
they did. They did. Because they keep revisiting, key plot points of the second film. Now, that's not to say anything bad about it.
No, but it flows perfectly with the second movie.
It is the
Yeah, it's just an extension.
2
It's
and
all
3
one big movie.
2 and 3 are one big movie.
I think so.
But if you like 2, 3 is going to be your jam.
It's action and war and fighting. And
I thought the first 45 minutes, I was all in. I thought it started to drag a little bit in the second act. Like we knew where we were going. Let's
Right.
get to it. But then the third act and it's
great.
And then the Varang, who is the leader of the Ash tribe.
the female.
female.
Oh yeah, I'm all in on her. She's awesome.
fantastic. She was like
What a great character.
much like The Dark Knight. Whenever Heath Ledger's Joker was on screen, the movie was better. Whenever she was on screen, the movie was better.
They could have done more for her and less of the dread kid, the teenage kid. They're worried about him breathing and all that.
You're talking about Spider.
Less Spider. Wait, no offense, Spider. Less Spider character, more badass bitch.
Varang.
Yeah.
Varang, yeah. I was a fan. I was a fan.
I am a fan, and not to like harp on Spider, but like we were worrying so much about this annoying character. I was over him.
You were over Spider.
I'm over Spider.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
So it's interesting because the movie right now has made about $1.4 billion, which that sounds like a lot.
They want more. They expect the expectation is double that.
The original Avatar, $2.9 billion. Avatar, the second Avatar, I want to say it's about 2.2.
Right.
This one's coming in. This one's going to come way under those numbers. It's probably going to settle about 1.5, 1.6, which, don't get me wrong, is amazing.
So you know who that is? That is true fans. I don't think they're getting up the walk-up crowd. That is true fans, which is still a lot of money.
And the majority of that money is worldwide. We're at about 400 million domestic, just to give you some comparison.
Yep.
The Force Awakens, which came out 10 years ago, made $1 billion domestically.
Ooh.
So everybody in America went to go see The Force Awakens. Less than half of that number has seen Avatar Fire and Ash in America. And I'll tell you, one of the other reasons why the numbers have dropped a little bit, it's 3 hours and 20 minutes long. Yeah. And you know what? Still 25 minutes of preview. It's 4 hours. It's a 4-hour block. And you know what? You just can't get that many showings in a day in a theater.
Here's the other take. I would guess that sometimes some of these numbers are so big because people watch it twice.
Oh,
in a theater. I bet very little's watching it twice. And I have a funny story I just remembered. I got to tell you this.
Way of Water 3 times in the theater.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I wanted to experience that. Again.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I bet less people are watching it a second time this time around.
Yeah.
So me and Cash went to see some other random movie the other day, and we went to Regal, and I'm blanking on what movie we saw. Another kids movie. There's, me and Cash usually see all the kids movies. So we're in there, and this chick comes in to the lobby. She's dressed up. Now this is way after Avatar. Like this was like last week.
Don't tell me she's all like a Na'vi.
Tail, blue tail.
Come on, stop.
She had a blue like ice knife in her back,
didn't. No,
in her
she
belt
didn't.
in the back, leather strapped like paint, like lines painted on her face.
You didn't get a picture. You should have got a picture of that.
I know. I knew it. She had already gone, and I was gonna make Cash just go take a picture with her because she probably would have loved that.
Sure.
I'm just gonna say I choked. All right, I just choked. I should have just shoved Cash over there for a photo. It was ridiculous. What is she doing? Like fully dressed in the middle.
By the way, they have a term for that. Cosplay. She was cosplaying
by herself.
Like I remember.
I can see him full theater. She's by herself in the early 5 p.m. hour.
I can remember.
I remember. Sorry.
I can remember a time in 2002 when you and I went to go see Top Gun Maverick. And you dressed up as Maverick.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Yes,
with the fighter jacket.
The jacket, jeans. I even bought
tags.
rattlesnake boots.
Yes, absolutely.
And got in a fight with a guy in Hooters.
Got accused of stolen valor at Hooters.
What jacket is that, son? Those aren't real patches. Yeah, actually they're not.
Yeah,
this is a fake outfit. No, this is when I saw this chick. Me and Cash had gone to a movie like a month ago, and I had all these tokens to play the video games, and they only work in those games. So on Monday of MLK Day, Martin Luther King, me and Cash were just goofing around during the day. This is at 2 p.m.
Right.
I'm trying to just waste time before flag football practice. So I went to the theater, snuck back in the lobby so we could use all these tokens. This chick at 2 p.m., no one else is watching Avatar, all by herself. That probably took her 2 hours to get dressed up in this thing.
I think that's awesome.
Good for her.
I think that's awesome.
All by herself.
I remember like when the Harry Potter movies would come out.
Yeah.
I remember that was still a time when I would go to the movies quite a bit, and
people
dressed up like cosplaying all the time. But that was like the weekend it came out.
I get that.
And they're with a group of people.
And there's a lot of people dressed up.
Yeah.
Not 2 p.m. all by yourself in the middle of the day.
I think it's great.
Good for her.
I mean, hey, you know
whatever.
Hey, this is America.
Good. Yeah, she's not hurting anybody.
You're not hurting anybody.
No, she's having a blast.
I just wish you would have got a picture of it.
I screwed it. I choked.
I would have loved to have seen that. So, Bill.
Yes, sir.
The year is over. It's 2026. We're almost
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I was gonna
Happy
say,
New Year, everybody.
We're into February. We're almost into February, so we can, we can look ahead to what's getting ready to come out.
Yes.
But
yeah, we still have some old.
We got some older episodes. Yeah, we got some. But the Academy Award nominations came out, and I'm just going to briefly go through these real quick. And I'm going to put my glasses on for everybody watching here because I am going to be 48 in a couple of months, and I need them.
I got my blue lights on.
All right. So what we're going to do is you and I are going to briefly go through this list, and we're going to ask the question, have we seen the movie?
I'm going to disappoint everyone.
I'm going to disappoint a lot of people as well. Okay. So let's start with actor in a leading role. The nominees are Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme.
I haven't seen it. I wanted to see it.
I want to see it. By the way, if you're watching this for like exclusive Oscar breakdown coverage,
this is not the show.
This is not the show for you.
But we will do that show.
Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Hey, great.
Yeah,
I've seen that movie. I own the movie. I bought it when it came out on Apple. I had to have it. It's
I got there late. I missed it.
Second best Paul Thomas Anderson film. It's his 10th movie. I'm kind of a fan of all of his movies. But I know it might be blasphemy that I'm putting it above There Will Be Blood.
Ooh.
Boogie Nights is still, I think, my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson. This is number 2.
Got it.
Licorice Pizza is going to be number 3. I love Licorice Pizza. All right. We got Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon. Haven't seen it.
No. Love Ethan Hawke, though.
Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. Now, you haven't seen Sinners.
You've told me to watch it, and I just keep swinging and missing. I thought it was like a scary vampire movie.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Now, I saw Sinners months before One Battle After Another came out. And Jess and I watched Sinners.
You loved it, all right?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I said to her, oh, this is nominated for Best Picture, and I don't know if anything is going to come out that's going to top this. We probably just watched this year's Best Picture winner.
Right.
Like, it's that good of a movie.
Yeah, you said it right out of the gate.
Like
you said that right out of the gate.
It really is. And Michael B. Jordan, this is not a spoiler. You find out in the first 5 minutes, he plays 2 characters in the movie. He plays twin brothers very effectively, too.
I will watch that one. All right, I'm going to...
And then we've got Wagner Morin from The Secret Agent. I haven't seen that. Actor in a supporting role, Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another. Let's see. Delroy Lindo in Sinners. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. There's Stellan Skarsgård. Yeah. So what happens? So here's an interesting thing that happens when you have 2 actors nominated for the same movie in the same category. Historically speaking, they cancel each other out.
You know what?
Some people are going to vote for Benicio. Some people are going to vote for Sean Penn. And then everyone else is going to vote for Delroy Lindo. So my prediction is he is going to win the award.
So when I watch cooking shows and they have to make a dish, and then when the chef thinks he gets too smart or she gets too smart for their own britches, they do a duel. So they'll cook 2 different things on one plate. And guess what happens?
They cancel each other
out.
All right.
Sucks. Don't do it.
Actress in a leading role. We have Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate, have we ever talked about sometimes the names of some of these movies?
If I had legs, I'd kick you.
I'm not making fun of any of these names.
I know that. My left foot.
Yeah, exactly.
My left foot.
Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue.
I heard that is awesome and fun.
I've heard it's a lot of fun. All right. We've got
Tom Harkman loves that movie.
Yeah, Emma Stone in Begonia. Did you watch Begonia? It's on the app. Strange movie.
Oh.
Actress in a supporting role. We have Ella Fanning. I'm not going to attempt to. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I'll own it. I can't pronounce some of these names. So we have Sentimental Value, Weapons, Sinners, Tiana Taylor in One Battle After Another. She just hosted Saturday Night Live this past weekend. I recommend people go on YouTube and watch some of the clips.
Are they funny?
Some of them were really funny. The thing about SNL now,
it's getting too political.
Wow. It's always, listen, they've been doing politics on SNL.
I know they make fun of it, but they get political. I don't mind making fun of everybody.
They've been doing politics on SNL since the inception. Let's see. I'm going to skip animated feature, cast. Oh, new category for the Academy Awards. Here's a new category.
Ooh, what is it?
Casting.
Okay.
Casting. Because there is a casting director. There is somebody who says, hey, this is who should be in this movie.
Right.
And, so...
Isn't that kind of the director that picks that?
Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners. Cinematography, Frankenstein. Did you watch Frankenstein yet? It's on Netflix.
I
been nominated like 10 times.
The worst at this whole list. I haven't seen one thing that you've said so far.
All right.
How am I even on this podcast?
Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Train Dreams. No?
Still zero.
All right.
I'm 0 for 0.
All right. Directing. You ready? The nominees are Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. Moving on.
I'm batting 0.
All right. Here's an interesting one. Let's just go to Best Picture. Let's go to Best Picture.
I bet it's all those.
There's 10 nominees for Best Picture.
What?
10.
That's a lot.
I know. So here's
Didn't it used to be like 6?
Here's the story behind it. It was 5.
Like 6, 7? No, 6, 7? Oh.
In 2008, The Dark Knight came out. Okay? And everybody was outraged that it did not get nominated for Best Picture because it really was a great movie. People were outraged. So what does the Academy do? They changed it to 10 nominees for Best Picture, just so we can put some movies that everybody's seen on the list.
That's called honorable mention. It shouldn't be on the list.
Because the idea being that if it's all movies you haven't heard of, why are you going to watch? So let's throw some blockbusters on there. Let's look at the nominees for Best Picture.
Oh, maybe it'll be a movie I've seen.
Let's look at the nominees for Best Picture.
See, this
and
list
you tell
is for me. Okay.
All right, here we go. Best Picture. Are you ready?
No. Oh, yeah.
Here's the 10 nominees. The first one is Begonia.
No.
The next one is F1.
Saw it.
Yes. Right, there we go. F1. All right. Frankenstein.
No.
Hamnet.
No.
Marty Supreme.
I didn't see it. I wanted to.
Okay. One Battle After Another.
I want to see that too.
Okay. The Secret Agent.
Didn't see that.
Sentimental Value.
No.
Sinners.
I'm trying to think of other words for no.
Train Dreams.
Negative.
Negative. All right. So that's our nominees for Best Picture. All right.
That's
so
not 10.
Here's what you need to know. That's not 10, is it?
Was it? That wasn't 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Maybe it was.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, that's the fastest 10.
That's the Common Core math you were taught in school, right? So,
uno, dos, tres. Okay,
so,
yes.
Here's all you need to know. Sinners nominated for 16 Academy Awards.
And you loved it right out of the gate.
That's a record.
You
that's
get
a
credit.
record, okay?
Sinners check.
One Battle After Another nominated 13 times.
And you like that too. These are good movies.
Loved it. Here's what my prediction is. Here's my prediction, everyone. This is my prediction, okay? Ryan Coogler wins Best Director for Sinners.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
Paul Thomas Anderson wins for Best Picture for One Battle After Another. He is a producer on that movie, so he would technically get an Academy Award for that. Now, having said that, I've seen both movies multiple times now. Michael B. Jordan should win for Best Actor.
Okay.
He absolutely should. When it comes to Best Supporting Actor, Benicio and Sean Penn are both great in the movie. Sean Penn is playing the most bizarre character.
Shocker.
It's tough, but Delroy Lindo, I think, probably will win.
Didn't Sean Penn go to one of the award shows and just smoke ciggies the whole time?
It was the Golden Globes,
and he got a lot of shit about it.
He lit up a cigarette at the table. And someone came over and said, Mr. Penn, I'm sorry, there's no smoking inside the auditorium.
That's old school.
His hair was all fucked up. He's all fucking.
He's going old school there.
What did he say? He looked like a worn out leather purse. Like Nikki Glaser, who hosted the Golden Globes. She was great. She was great. Bill, are you going to watch the Academy Awards?
No, listen.
Why not?
They shouldn't go up there when they win and then talk about politics.
It's
just on either way. I don't care if it's the third way. Just talk about the movie and all the work you did and thank everyone. That is not a place to have a stance on something that is political, which is has nothing to do with that.
It's interesting.
So I don't watch it anymore.
It doesn't happen.
I don't care.
It doesn't happen as much as you think. But when it does happen, it gets all the headlines because
Right.
it's very rare. You want to know one of the most famous political statements that was made? It happened in the 1973 Academy Awards. Marlon Brando is up for Best Actor for The Godfather, and he wins, all right? But he refuses to attend the Academy Awards and instead sends up, and forgive me if I get the name wrong, I believe her name was Sasha Littlefeather. She was a Native American. She went up there and told the world that Marlon Brando, although he's grateful for the Academy for bestowing this award on him, he can't accept it because of the treatment of Native Americans in America right now.
That's a great statement.
But people were booing. And apparently, John Wayne had to be restrained because he physically wanted to go after her. He was so outraged by what she did.
Okay.
So these are things that have actually happened. Now, if you go back to the Golden Globes, I want to say it's 2017. Meryl Streep wins for whatever award. She wins everything she ever does.
Yeah.
She got up there and made a very strong political statement against Trump. Like, how dare he mock a reporter with a disability and blah, blah, blah. And there was sort of a turning point there where people were like tired of celebrities preaching their politics.
Right.
Like, you don't live in the same reality as everybody else. And then if you go to the Golden Globes 2019, 2020, when Ricky Gervais was hosting the awards, he famously got up there and he said, look, you guys are in no position to lecture any of us about politics. You know, the next time you win an award, come up here, thank your manager, thank your agent, thank your God, and fuck off.
That's it.
Because nobody cares.
That's what I'm saying.
And since then, the tide has turned.
Okay.
And it's not happening. Like, we watched the Academy Award. I never miss them. We watched them, Jess and I. And Jess is like you. She's the same way you are.
Well, I used to like watching it.
She doesn't want to watch she doesn't care for the politics.
Yeah.
But even she said that was a really good show. Like, one person, there was people that were like, you know, please accept this award on behalf of the Ukrainian people who are suffering. And I mean, yeah, but you know, whatever. But it's definitely
less
scaled back because you're right. Nobody wants to be lectured by somebody who lives in a world completely different than us.
Right, and they don't know.
No.
They have no idea what they're talking about.
But I'm excited to watch the Academy Awards this year. I really am. So
I used to watch it. I'd never missed it.
I never missed it either. I have never missed it.
Maybe I'll be back. Well, I gave up. Maybe I'll come. I'm back.
So
you got me back.
All right. Hey, listen, we're doing good. Have you started watching Southland yet?
I watched the first episode when we talked about it originally, and I loved it.
It just gets better though.
The problem with me is, well, then I'll just remind myself. I probably have 6 shows all at the same time that I watch, and that's crazy of me. But I have too many shows that I'm going on.
I'm going to give you another show to watch.
Okay.
And you're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think I'm absolutely insane. You are. All right. Because I'm going to tell you what platform it's on. And you're going to say,
Tubi.
You've lost your mind.
It better be Tubi.
It is Tubi.
Yes.
Okay. But what if I told you this is a really good show? No. This is not Murder on the Cape.
Murder on the Cape. Okay. No.
This is not. I came home from work one night and Jess is watching a show, and it's clearly takes place in Australia. It's an Australian show.
I'm down with that.
The show is called Fake, and it's about a lady. She's a reporter who goes on a dating app and matches with the perfect guy. It's a true story.
Okay.
And I was not into it. She was like on to the second episode, and I was not. But it wasn't my thing. I just kept watching it though. It was only 8 episodes long, and by the time we got to episode 8, I was like, I need to know how this story ends.
Really?
Like there's a scene in the movie where she's desperately trying to get him money. He's going to be closing a deal on this big real estate property, but he's $100,000 short, and you've got to help me. And she's selling her stock portfolio, and she's calling her mom for money, and you're screaming at the TV like, no, he's scamming you. He's scamming you. I don't want to say anything more than that. it was surprisingly good show. It's called Fake.
A Tubi classic.
So I did a little research. This was a very popular show over in Australia. It's a true story.
Okay.
And Tubi licensed the show to put it on their platform.
Okay.
So not all things on Tubi are Murder on the Cape. So I thought you'd appreciate that.
I will look it up. You heard it here first. I'll give it a look-see.
Absolutely.
Southland is excellent. You were right.
Yes.
And that's better than the one that I had watched, the whatever that was.
That show there was a show on we were watching it on our app, but I can't remember if it was on Netflix or whatever. And I said, this is good, but Southland is better.
It's like a day in the life of a beat cop, a street cop, but Southland is out.
Southland, just wait, because you really get to know.
Yeah.
And all I'm gonna tell you, and I would never spoil it, okay, is certain characters in the first season, some of them don't make it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think you've said that before.
Some of them don't make it. And
well, that happens.
When one in particular happens, it comes out of nowhere.
Okay.
You don't see it coming, and you will audibly go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because it happened to Jess. She was like, oh my God, did that just happen? I said, yeah. That just happened.
They gone. Okay.
So what else? You watching anything? Right. What do you got?
So I'll throw out just 3 movies, but I actually have a ton of TV series that I want to highlight. Okay. But the 3 movies that I wanted to bring up for various reasons. Hunting Season. So these are all 2025. Hunting Season is Mel Gibson.
Oh, okay. Whoa. We watched some of that. In fact,
that's a gritty revenge, slow pace.
I watched a
movie in the mountains.
We put that on.
Yeah,
we put that on. Okay. All right.
It's like survival. He gets pissed off and revenge.
We watched that.
I watched the whole thing. Did you finish it?
No.
Oh, that's all right.
I'll tell you what. Better than the
very
movie,
predictable.
Better than the movie where. What's the Mark Wahlberg movie where he takes over the plane?
Oh, that was terrible.
But that was directed by Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's actually in it.
Yeah, he's a tough guy.
He's going against some neo-Nazi survival. Oh, cartel. No, he's going against some cartel guys.
Yeah, cartel
guys.
Right.
Yeah, cartels.
He beats everyone up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
A knife. So there's a Knives Out mystery.
All right, I'm going to stop you there just for a second because I remember Knives Out came out 2018, 2019.
Shit, there's 4, 5, 6 of them. No?
Well, that was the third one that came out.
Well, that sounds better. 6, 7.
And the thing about the Knives Out was, I remember watching the movie, and this was not a Netflix thing. This was a theatrically released movie.
I think it's on Netflix.
It was directed by Rian Johnson, and this was the first movie he had made after Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And so I remember I watched the movie. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
And then Netflix comes in and gives him like $100 million or 200, whatever, to make 2 more of these movies. And there's been a lot of tension because, Netflix doesn't want to put movies in the theater. That's not their model, but he wants theatrical release. So,
well, this one has Daniel Craig.
Well, he's the connective tissue between all 3 movies.
He's the
Benoit Blanc.
Yeah, he's hilarious. The detective. He's funny. He's the Sherlock Holmes guy.
Exactly. He's
but this one, the murder's at a Catholic church, so that it's all this religious intertwining stuff.
Right.
But if you like those movies, this is a must watch because it is funny and the twists and turns at the end. But and then I just watched The Rip, which is brand new.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on a second.
Partial true story.
Hold on a second. I saw the first 45 minutes of The Rip. First 45.
Yeah.
First 45.
You got to finish this one.
Hey, man, let me tell you something.
This is a must finish.
Let me tell you something, all right? Something here, like most movies only get an honest 10 minutes from me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I made it 45 in. No. You got to stay to the whole end.
I wasn't interested. The whole point of the movie is the end.
The thing is this, the day I watched it was the day that Damon and Affleck went on Joe Rogan to promote the movie.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a big Joe Rogan guy. Used to watch him 10, 11 years ago. He's not my guy anymore.
Yeah.
But depending on who is on the show, I'll make it a point to listen. Like when Quentin Tarantino was on, I was like, oh, I'll listen to that. But so when Damon and Affleck are on there, I'm like, all right.
Yep.
And they were talking about, the deal they structured with Netflix to make this movie. Now, they knew it wasn't going to be theatrical, but the way they structured it was, depending on how many views this movie got, there would be different bonuses paid out based on milestones.
Good for them.
But Netflix mandated to them that you have to have something in the first 5 minutes, an action sequence in the first 5 minutes, which would be, spoiler alert, the cop getting shot.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have to explain the plot of the movie at least 4 separate times in the movie, because our viewers are on their phone, they're distracted, they're not paying attention.
Way.
And so maybe that tainted my thought process or my expectations going into the movie.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a real movie to me.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt like something that they slapped together and put on Netflix.
Maybe.
And I lost interest because I knew they were going to explain the plot four or 5 times.
Yeah.
And it was, you know what? Here's the thing. If people like the movie, awesome.
Twists and turns, they twisted.
I'm going to ask you off camera,
Yeah.
How it ends.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll ask you
okay.
because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the rest are TV series that I probably should put in order of, So one thing I did want to mention, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have time for all these series. 2 of these have the lead actors from the old X-Files movies that I absolutely loved. The X-Files. I would race home to see the new episode because you couldn't pause it or anything.
X-Files was a big show back in the day.
I used to leave Daytona Beach and race all the way to Tampa so I wouldn't miss the X-Files.
Nice.
So Gillian Anderson was the female FBI agent, and
Dana
David
Scully.
Duchovny, huh?
She was Dana
Yes,
Scully. Yeah.
And David Duchovny was obviously her partner.
What was his name in the show again? Fuck, I don't remember.
Sorry, getting old.
Yeah.
So he's in a show on Prime, Amazon Prime, called Malice. That was like a 6 or 7 series.
So that's like a
Miniseries, right? And wealthy family, revenge, Manny, they're like revenge, very well done, great. And then she's in a Netflix show called The Abandons, which is a Western during like the Silver Rush with 2 female matriarch type lead roles, where she's really, really nasty lead role. But The Abandons already got canceled.
It's already done.
Season 2 is not happening.
Not happening.
So the show I'd really want to talk about is Pluribus. That if I'm going to mention one, it's
let's go. Okay, let's go. And I'm gonna tee you up. All right, I'm gonna tee something up here. Okay, so Pluribus is the new show from.
It's Apple.
Yeah, but it's the new show from Vince Gilligan.
Vince Gilligan, yes.
Okay, Vince Gilligan. If the name is not familiar, he created 2 of the greatest television shows of all time: Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. And I have made the argument that Better Call Saul is even better than Breaking Bad.
You've told me that.
Okay,
I've heard you say that.
When you have that kind of success, you can do whatever you want.
And that's what he's
Apple roped him into a production deal, and you get absolute final cut on your show. No interference, no studio interference. And he gets Rhea Steamhorn, who was the second lead in Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
She's amazing in the show. I have yet to watch this show because I don't know. I'm not against it.
Well, it has
the trailers did not grab me.
Well, the show's not going to either.
There's a podcast I listen to on a weekly basis, and they bring up the subject of each time a new episode dropped.
Okay.
And like one of the responses was, if episode 4 doesn't grab me, I'm done.
It probably doesn't. It's kind of like White Lotus. You just keep watching it and you're like.
Now, having said all of that, how was Pluribus? Because I haven't seen it yet.
Same thing. Like, I guess the brilliance of it is what is it trying to tell you? You're watching the show where it's,
if you
the end of the world.
Okay, now hold on. Stop right there, because I don't want to spoil anything unless that's established in the first 5 minutes of the movie. If you had to give a 30-second pitch on what this show is about, because I don't even know what the show is about.
Okay. Oh,
give me a 30-second pitch.
So it looks like alien life has taken over Earth.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Through communication channels. And there's 11 to 15 people on Earth that are immune to them taking over. So
I'm assuming she's one of them.
she is.
Okay.
She's one of the angriest people on the planet, too.
Oh, okay. Love that.
But she's a writer. She writes a book. And she's, centered around this whole thing of trying to figure out what's going on. And she, along the episodes, is trying to learn more about this alien planet. Now, here's the thing. They take over all the other humans. They're like AI /
Kind of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers type thing.
Kind of, but they're all in one system. So all of them are working together.
Okay.
But individually, so she has this one old human that's part of this connection, this system that she's interacting with, but she's interacting with all of them, and they're supposedly friendly. So she's trying to figure out how to make it go back to the old way. It's the premise is what's brilliant. The actual show, you're trying to figure out is this exciting enough to keep watching?
Is there an aha moment in the show where it all comes together?
A couple times. I wanted more to happen. I wanted her to figure out more. It just kind of drags. Is season 2 gonna if there is a season 2, I hope there is, because it didn't finish enough for me.
Okay.
And you're waiting so the other 15 people aren't doing shit about it. They're living this lavish lifestyle. Her and there's one other guy in South America that's traveling to her that you're hoping that they combine together to fight what's going on.
Okay. All right.
But nothing really happened.
If I can find the time,
it's kind of creepy.
I'll watch the first episode. I've heard the first episode is good.
That's why I kept watching.
Okay.
Because it's so interesting of a concept, but the whole show, it's not enough. But the concept's awesome.
Okay. All right. Well, Bill.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna wrap it up. We gotta.
I finished this whole thing on Pluribus. That's hilarious.
We're gonna do this. So hey, listen. Just a friendly reminder to everyone who's watching and listening right now. This episode was recorded January 9th. No. What's the date today? I don't even know what today is. 23rd, 25th. I'm out. This episode is the 26th. Boy, I don't even know what day of the week it is right now. I've been putting so much time at the country club.
I only know it's a Monday, I think.
We have some episodes that will come out after this that we've recorded in the past. So we're gonna do some time traveling.
We're going back to the future.
We're doing some Christopher Nolan shit. Or Quentin Tarantino non-linear storytelling.
What do you think of the Odyssey?
Okay, let's finish on the Odyssey.
Oh, I thought we were going to tease another show.
Well, let's finish. Let's just because we're running out of time here. So,
what do you want to say about it so we can talk about it more? What's the tease?
When we saw Avatar: Fire and Ash, there was a 5 or 6 minute extended trailer for the Odyssey, which had a sequence in which the Trojan horse was being brought up on shore. Matt Damon, who plays Odysseus, is that his name? Odysseus? I don't know. I've never read Homer's The Odyssey. Yeah.
Oh, it's not Homer.
So here's what I'm going to say. Okay. Christopher Nolan loves to play with time. Watch everything from Tenet to Dunkirk.
Interstellar, is that?
Interstellar. Inception.
Mm-hmm.
When he plays this, if he ever decides to do a straightforward narrative like he did with the Batman movies, or like he did with what's the movie with Robin Williams and Al Pacino that he did?
Sea of Love?
Insomnia.
Yeah.
Tell a straightforward narrative. I'm in. My fear for the Odyssey, it's going to make me have to think too much. And I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes I just want to sit back and there's a lot of moving parts in Avatar: Fire and Ash. There's a lot going on.
Right.
But I still understood what was going on.
Sure, I get it. Yeah, I don't want to be confused when I watch it.
So I'm sure it's going to be a breathtaking movie. He likes to do everything practical as much as possible.
Didn't he film the whole thing in 4K?
He filmed it with IMAX cameras.
Cameras.
Absolutely.
The whole thing's IMAX.
Look, here's the thing. I've never missed a Christopher Nolan movie in the theater, and I'm not about to skip this one.
Right.
I saw Oppenheimer in the theater. That was 3 hours long. And that had a very, very slow pace. I don't know if you saw Oppenheimer or not.
I did, but I think I saw it at home.
I saw it in the theater with Jason Waters, and we were both just like, I did a watch check 15 times. Yeah, I was just like, oh my God.
Right.
So, but I still respected the movie, but man, the pacing on that film was so slow. But hey, there'll be more to talk about when it comes to the Odyssey. So
Okay.
Bill, thank you, my friend. Thanks for doing this. Hey, we're back.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Go Patriots. And that's it.
Good luck. Good
All
luck.
right.
Good luck.
Good luck. Make sure you're following this show on social media. We're on Instagram at the Dana Buckler Show. We're on X at Dana Buckler Show. There's our Facebook group, the Dana Buckler Show. There's a link in this episode's show notes where you can join the group.
Send emails.
The Dana Buckler Show at gmail.com. We're going to be doing a mailbag episode next time around.
Okay.
We got a lot of emails from a lot of listeners.
That's when we're going to pull, because I want to send that hat. I don't think we sent that
Absolutely.
hat yet.
We've got an autographed hat.
We're just behind because the holidays and all the changes.
New
We're catching up.
jobs. New jobs.
Back.
We're back. All right, everybody. We will talk soon.